Hi everyone, year end is around the corner and tax filing season is fast approaching. It's time to get organized and well prepared. We know that tax filing can be overwhelming, but with right preparation, right tax strategies, you can not only reduce your tax burden, but can increase tax refund as well. So in this video, we will share some tax deduction, credit, and tips that will improve your tax filing and help you save tax money. Hi, I'm Jamal Abbasi from Source Accounting Professional Corporation, your Canadian tax partner. So first thing you need to think about is timing of your income. In some cases, you can time your income and you have to see if you are timing the income correctly to your maximum benefit. For example, if you are a corporation owner and you take salary or dividend from your corporation, you have to see, is it right time to trigger that bonus in 2024? Or you want to defer it till next month, January 25. Similarly, if you have some capital gain in pending, for example, you have shares that you have accumulated capital gain, you may want to defer it till next year if you are already in high taxable income this year. Next up is childcare expenses. If both spouses were working, don't forget to claim childcare expenses. For kids under 7, you can claim up to 8,000 of childcare expenses, and for kids between 7 to 16, this amount are up to $5,000. With kid with medical impairments and other disabilities, this amount is even higher. Next up is income splitting opportunities. Please consider income splitting opportunities where possible. For example, people with qualified pension income can split their pension income with their spouses, which can reduce their taxes substantially if their spouses are in lower tax bracket. Similarly, people with business income, they have various tax planning and income splitting opportunities. We have a full separate video on income splitting for business owners. We will share link of those video in description. Another expense to consider is the moving expense. If you have made a qualified move for the purpose of business, job, or studies, you can claim those moving expenses in your tax return. Don't forget to claim those expenses even if you don't have income in this year. You can carry forward these expenses to next year and claim those expenses with the income in the next year. If you are part of trade union or member of a professional association, don't forget to claim those expenses related to membership dues or professional association. This include membership fees, professional liability insurance, and any other related expenses that is charged by your union or membership. Now let's move on to employment related expenses. Generally, employees are not allowed to deduct any expenses against their employment income, but in certain cases, employees are allowed to deduct certain expenses, especially if you are commission employees or you are engaged in selling of products. Then you can claim certain expenses like advertisement, meal, travel, telephone, and other expenses, or home office expenses. In all cases, your employer need to certify that you were required to incur these expenses, and contract of employment should include this clause. Let's not forget home office expenses. If you use your home or part of your home as your primary place of business or regularly meet client there, you can claim home office expenses against your business income. This can include interest on mortgage, utilities, repair, maintenance, and other home related expenses. Keep in mind that only portion of expenses that you use for business purpose is claimable. Same like home office expenses, you can claim motor vehicle expenses for your business income if you are using your personal vehicle for business purposes, and can deduct a portion of expenses based on your percentage for business use. These expenses include gas, maintenance, repair, and insurance. One more important expense is medical expense when it comes to tax filing. Remember that whatever you have paid for qualified medical expenses for yourself, your spouse, or your dependent, you can claim as an expense in your tax return. Ideally, it is recommended that low-income partners should claim these expenses to get maximum tax benefit. Tuition fees credit is another important credit when it comes to the tax filing. If you have paid tuition fees for qualified post-secondary education in Canada or outside Canada, you can claim those fees as tuition fees credit. It is important to claim those credits in the year that you paid the tuition fees, even if you don't have income. Either you can carry forward it to next 5 years, or you can transfer it to your parent if you don't want to claim yourself. We all make charitable donation in Canada. So whenever you are making a donation with a registered charity, which is registered with CRA, make sure to obtain a donation tax receipt, and you can claim charitable donation credit that will give you a sizable tax saving in tax filing. As we just noticed that some credit that if you don't utilize, you can carry forward in future year and take advantage of them in the future. So many times we witness that people have unused tax credits sitting with CRA records, but they are not aware of them. So whenever you are going for the filing, please completely review your file and make sure that whatever tax credit or deduction that you have not utilized, you are making use of them in next tax returns. Finally, don't forget the most important tax planning tool, that is RRSP and TFSA. While RRSP give you immediate tax saving, effective use of TFSA can give you significant tax saving in future years. So make an effective use, and it is very important to discuss your situation and how to use this account with qualified accountant. So these were some very important tax credit, deductions and tax tip that you can utilize for making your tax situation better and increase your tax refund. But remember, these are general discussion and general strategies. Every case situation is different, and you need to discuss your specific situation with a qualified tax accountant. I hope you found this video helpful. We have detailed article on this and other related tax topics on our website. We are leaving links of this article in the description. And finally, feel free to call Source Accounting Professional Corporation if you need any tax advice.